Yeah, baby. Arizona World Heavyweight Champion Star Soldier 1 back here again. And yeah, if you know me, I love the original 8-bit Nintendo. I grew up on it. I was, at that perfect time as a kid to get excited about the whole Nintendo revolution that was coming in 1985. Here was this cool little gray box that played all these interesting games. That was a huge step up from my Atari 2600. And years later, I got over 40 world records on Twin Galaxies, including, I still got the world record on the Guardian Legend. Haha. Yeah, so I was a fan of the original Nintendo and everything, but I don't know, you look over at the other side of the fence, and yeah, you saw game systems like the Atari 7800, and of course, the Sega Master System. Oh yeah. Now, the Atari 7800, I could take it or leave it, Games are kind of old-fashioned, You still have, like, games like Miss Pac-Man Joust and hardly anything too advanced, like a Scrapyard Dog, Not that good. But then you had the Sega Master System. That got right here in the box, of course. Well, yeah, if you see my other videos of my collection and everything, I got a pretty decent sized set of Sega Master System games and systems. So I figured, hey, why not review this and let you know why I'm so crazy for this system. Is it a perfect system? No. But let's have a closer look at and see why this system is so unique and why it gets kind of a bad rap. So there it is right here, the Sega Master System. Very sleek looking. I like the whole burgundy black look. Very sexy. Yeah, and it's a top-loading system too, so if you hate the original Nintendo box rental design piece of disaster that it was, well, it has a more streamlined top-loader look to it, and yes, about 95% of the times, those cartridges will work no problem. I do get an occasional error message, but with, some Q-tips and rum and alcohol, boom, it's gone. In fact, I don't think I had a Sega Master System game that didn't work for me. What isn't so amazing though, look up here. Now you have reset on the system, like that's nothing special, but you also have pause on the machine itself. Yeah, which is pretty damn stupid. Yeah, if you're used to original Nintendo controllers where you get the pause no problem, you have to take a crap or something, you're good to go. But hey, what if you really have to go badly on the Sega Master System? You can't pause from the controller. No, you have to get up, go all the way to the system up there. Some might say that's a minor nitpick, but it's still pretty annoying and you gotta get used to it. Yeah, another thing I don't like about the Sega Master System is, like, these are the standard controllers that you get, you got this weird looking concave 8-way directional pad. Yeah, it's not like a cross pad that you see on standard controllers these days. Like, here, this is awesome. Very pinpoint control. Very easy to get a hold of. And here it is on the Sega Master System. Now, you think it would work just as well, but oftentimes I find myself, hitting the right here, but I might, go down accidentally because I'm pretty much pressing the whole thing. Yeah, you might duck when you don't want to, especially in Power 4 games where you need 100% accuracy. And this controller, it may not be for everybody, despite how sexy it looks. And you also have 2 buttons to work with. Not a lot. Now, if you had an early Sega Master System, there's a chance that actually might come with this. A little joypad. Yeah, you put that on there. Much easier to control. Yeah, it almost feels like a mini arcade stick. The problem is, Sega had to discontinue it because you could easily disconnect this. If you have like kids in the house, they might choke on it. Stupid idiots and all that, but that's what kids do. They do a whole bunch of stupid stuff and you gotta be careful about that. So Sega, said, alright, screw it, we won't do that, we'll just give you standard pads and everything, and yeah, it kind of hurt them in the end. If you're having controller issues, just use a Sega Genesis controller. Yes, they had the same 9-pin output as the Sega Master System. You could pretty much put it in any system and you're good to go. You can't do that with Super Nintendo. Hey, if you want to play a Super Nintendo controller on your original Nintendo, you can't. No. It has different pins set up and everything, and yeah, that's kind of annoying. Let's have a closer look at that Setsi box. The best video game system. Okay, to be fair, yeah, back in 1986, currently this was the most powerful gaming system around. Or at least one of the most powerful, because it had more colors that you can put on screen compared to original Nintendo. Slightly better resolution. I thought the gun actually felt a lot better than the original NES Zapper. Yeah, so if you're going to get a Sega Master System, chances are you're going to get this game for free. Hang On and Safari Hunt, a combo cartridge. Yeah! Now, doesn't that look cool? Man, look at that. That actually looks better than the arcades. And look at Safari Hunt. Ah, man. Of course, Sega's, fucking lying to you, because those are artistrons and not actual video game screens. Now, you actually look on the real video game screens on the back, it looks way shittier. Very sneaky, Sega. I don't like that. Yeah, let's discuss those pack-ins, because even though later revisions would come out with games like Missile Defense 3D and Alex Kidd and all that other stuff, yeah, the most common game you're going to get is Hang On and Safari Hunt. Just like, Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. Now, Safari Hunt is awesome. You got 3 different screens, and instead of like shooting ducks and clay pigeons all the time, no, you actually can shoot some bears, you can shoot some jaguars, you can shoot even ducks, yeah. I'm surprised Nintendo didn't sue them or anything, but the game was so much better than Duck Hunt. Yeah, it was easy to see why I was interested in the Sega Master System. But problem is, then we move on to Hang On here. Oh boy. Yeah, so this is Hang On how I remember it in the arcades. It's awesome, good sprite scaling, impressive 3D effects, and you gotta love that music and different sound effects they include here. Yeah, so this was the main packing game for Sega Master System, and man is it boring. The graphics take a huge hit, you got no background music practically while you're playing. Yeah, you do get some victory music if you beat like 5 levels and all that junk, but again, that only lasts for a few seconds. And boom, you go back to Boring Generic Racer 101. Oh look, the color changed! Yeah, most of the game is dead silent. Like, it's still fun enough on its own, but man, here it comes. Okay, so this is Road Rash here on the Sega Master System. Yeah, this isn't the Sega Genesis version. Nope, this is what it actually looks like on the Sega Master System. It's actually much better music than the 3DO version, which pretty much has no background music while you're actually playing. Yeah, this is definitely way better than Hang On. Yeah, problem is, yeah, if you want to find this game, it was only released in Europe. So find this game is not going to be too easy. Yeah, there's no region lock in or no code you got to import or anything like that. You just pop her into a North American system and you're good to go. Yeah, so that means you have an expansive library of over 300 plus titles you can play on your Sega Master System now. Because the Sega Master System was a huge hit in Europe and Brazil. Yeah, so here's Afterburner, our arcade classic. I couldn't wait to play this one at home. Sega was even nice enough to include a 4 megabyte cartridge. one of the hugest gains at the time. Yeah, that means Sega was able to add a lot more sprite detail and improve the graphics compared to some of their earlier works out there. But does that mean that this is a great game? No! This is awful! I hate this version of Afterburner. It's choppy, it's hard to play, your ship is way too fucking big. Don't play this. It's terrible. I don't care how many maids or how much memory they add onto it. A bad game is a bad game. Yeah, it says now there are no limits. But if you're playing, these 3D ports of arcade games, there are definitely a lot of limits. Yeah, let's look at some way better Wonder Boy on the Sega Master System. Besides the terrible artwork, yeah, this game is pretty much a carbon copy of the arcade original. And yes, it plays a lot like Super Mario Bros. Where you have to run, jump over shit, save a girl. All that typical stuff that you've seen a million times before, but it's done very well here. Oh yeah, that's still awesome. Yeah, oddly enough, it's very hard to find the Wonder Boy games ported on different systems. You might be able to find them on the original Nintendo Wii Virtual Console, not the Wii U. So yeah, again, the Sega Master System might be your best bet. Another good one? Yes, Outskin Miracle World. Whether it's Fantasy Star, Castle of Illusion, or Golden Axe, yeah, there's a lot of games in here that just might surprise you. The Sega Master System also has a lot of accessories to it. Yeah, problems aside, I still love the Sega Master System, and it's well worth checking out, especially if you can find one cheap. I got this one in the box for only like 70 bucks. 2 controllers, a gun, yeah, a couple games, you can't go wrong with that. It still did a very respectable job here in North America. Actually sold about 2 million units, way better than Japan at least, and it was a huge hit in Europe. Yeah, so don't be afraid to jump that fence and see what's on the neighbor's side. We all love the original 8-bit Nintendo and everything, but it's cool to check out these games too, give them a try, and see how fun they are to actually play. Not all of them are winners, of course. I give the Sega Master System here a 77 out of 100. Oh yeah, I love being a master. Yeah, so if you want to see more on the Sega Master System, like the crappy and best top 10 cover arts, or you just want to listen to some soundtracks or others, yeah, I got a Sega Master System playlist, baby. Woo! Yeah, so you can learn more about this underrated machine here. Alright, I'll see you all later. This is the one and only Star Soldier 1, over and out. Oh no, the cops are going to get me. Ah! Busted. Oh, I should have been playing.